at the rhythm of the sun. Well, I was wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with
me? Good morning.
I'm smiling.
Oh, that is quite the grin. You're preparing for your appointment later, actually.
I am.
So we have little bad news. We do have to cut today's show just a little bit short by like 10 minutes because Johnny has a dentist appointment. That was...
I made the appointment like 8 months ago before we even started doing this. So
if we had known,
sorry,
we would have done this on a different Wednesday. That's okay, because I'm telling you right now, on the record, there will be a part 5. We are not stopping at today's Zhou Shen part 4 by any stretch of the imagination.
Even if I have to get all my teeth pulled out, so this is never an issue.
Yes. So no worries there. Good morning, everyone. The chat is alive. Where's everybody from? I know we have lots of countries being represented. Where's that? Like that. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Malaysia, fantastic. I know we have some friends in Hong Kong this morning, I already see.
Nice. Thanks for coming,
great.
everyone.
Singapore, all across the U.S. Awesome. Thank you for joining us. Australia. Yay! So, we have a very special event planned for you. We have several songs pre-prepared by our friends at North America Zhou Shen Fan Club. Our Sarah, as you know, Alice, Gaia, and their teams help prepare songs. More than we can get to today. So we're going to do our best to pick from a handful of theirs, maybe do a couple live requests. All depends on what we can fit in. Vietnam, Taiwan, Hungary. Oh, this is awesome.
Man.
Scotland. Yes.
Showing up for Charlie.
Yes, hello, NJ. Thank you for the early super chat. Much appreciated. Now, we do have, I want to get on to a little bit of good news, bad news. I want to start off with, the bad news is, I'm going to let you know right up front, the next 2 Reaction Wednesdays are not happening because Johnny is traveling. To throw you under the bus in that one. We still have our Filipino Fridays. This is just a bad day for you.
Probably get 4 cavities too.
But when we come back, we're coming back with, I think it's the 25th, with Morissette. Finally coming back to her. It's been way too long for 90 minutes there. But I have more good news. Maybe bad news for some, but mostly good news. This is my birthday gift to Johnny. Johnny's birthday is coming up on the 10th. And I have a gift for you, Johnny.
I thought we agreed that our gifts to each other were that we would never, ever have to get each other gifts.
No, but this is the best kind of gift because it keeps on giving. It cost me nothing, and you're going to like it.
Oh, okay. I'm interested.
So the balance is still intact. You don't have to reciprocate in any means. The gift is, when we return with Reaction Wednesdays on the 25th, we are starting at 9 a.m.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much.
I'm sure of our Pacific viewers will also enjoy this. I apologize to those that pushes a little bit later in the evening, but this is a big deal for Johnny. So we're going to have 9 a.m. live streams moving forward at a consistent time for all of our shows.
Oh my God, this is like 5 birthdays and 6 Christmases all in one. This is the best thing you could have ever done for me.
You're welcome. I love you, buddy. Happy birthday. So before we begin, because we have lots to get to.
Yes, please hit like and subscribe, ring that bell, and tell me how long my hair is, because it's very long. Yes, I need a haircut.
Maybe you should do that simultaneously at the dentist appointment. You got one here, just make it all come together.
I've been so busy, it just like even the act of getting a haircut for a half hour is just like, oh my God, can I do it? Can I fit it in? Do I have the strength?
Also, we would appreciate it. Please be sure to click on the link below where you can buy us a coffee, help support the page. And we have a new feature for our silver, gold, and diamond Thronely members. If you become a member, you're able to participate in a exclusive live stream event where it's only our Thronelys will be in the chat. So you're going to get a private link, and we're going to react to songs that you guys voted on. I'm sure there's going to be Zhou Shen will show up somewhere in that list as well, and then it'll become public. So as we keep our promise, our reactions will always be available to everybody. You never have to pay to watch us, but in this case, it'll be pre-recorded, and you guys watch a couple days later if you're not one of the members. So you still have access to see everything that we're doing. All right.
Says I shouldn't cut it. I should just bleach it. Little does she know that Father Time is bleaching my hair slowly but surely. So there's
He's
nothing
got
I
your
have
back.
to do.
He's already on it. All right, so we're going to start off with a song called Rubia. I got a couple notes for this one. My notes say, let me find this.
Thanks for the early birthday wishes as well, everyone. It's at 6 days.
It's coming. All right, so this song, this is the theme song for the game Honkai Impact, the third, and Zhou Shen's third all-English original song. Upon release, the song was instantly embraced by both fans and gamers, quickly topping the charts on Bilibili, which is where we're going to watch it from, in both the music and the gaming sections. That's awesome. And this video is from a live performance at the Shanghai Music Festival last year. So let's jump in. Let the music begin.
Awesome. I love Charlie Days.
Like a flower, far away, all by the road, waiting for the one to find a way back home. Rain falls 1,000 times, long footprints of come and go. You once went by, where will you belong? I feel yourself.
God.
I know we have bad
still.
timing when we interrupt songs, but this one isn't my fault.
Let's kill.
Leading us long away, like every story on the last page. It's not the end. Life moves like a flower, far away, one by the road, waiting for the one to find a way back home. Time flows across the world. There is always another way to go. Till I reach your arms, a melody for you. Fall against the streets, waterways will join us one, tracing to the source, almost straight to lost. We just see paths fly, with love and because carol. Could you please hear my voice that's hungers for a dear? Close like a flower, far away, one by the road, waiting for the one to find a way back home. Time flows across the world. There is always another way to go. Till I reach your arms, I'm ready here for you.
This might be a song on your wedding list. This is
It
beautiful.
might be. This is like it's almost has like a classic like Disney movie soundtrack.
I thought the same
vibe to it.
thing.
Yeah, like a classic one, like one of the great ones.
Yes, back in the day, like 40s and 50s kind of thing, with
No, I mean more the modern, like more like the mo modern in the 90s.
But if
So
you
like the
think
Little
in terms of
Mermaid.
like, but if you think in terms of even like Snow White and Aurora, you know, with like that voice, because he's got such that crystal clear, not
The
masculine,
voice,
not
yes.
yeah, like
Yes.
that's what I'm talking about. Oh, you're talking about the song structure as a whole.
Strong structure, yeah. Which I
All
can
right,
explain real quick. Do you want me to explain it real quick?
I would love to know.
Okay. So I love this chord progression. So it's in F minor. Then it goes to D flat, E flat. That's great. That's beautiful. It's just like it's got that little suspended there. I guess that's what gives it the Disney thing, that sus4. So it goes to that one chord, which is the A flat, and it's got that suspended note, and then it resolves.
And so,
Beautiful.
so even if it was just like a violin with the melody leading, it has that sort of feeling. I agree. But then you put the voice in, and it's just like just the perfect instrument.
It is.
Just-
I like it. Yeah.
yeah, it's a beautiful song. Ah. Just beautiful.
Yeah. I just love how easily he goes into the pop realm with
This is from
stylistically.
yesterday.
Um,
Sorry, go ahead.
Not that this is like a typical pop song, but it's got more of like pop qualities to it in terms of the melody. So I think what makes it pop more than sort of more of a classical approach is scooping into notes in the melody.
Yes.
So instead of hitting notes, so the melody, that chorus, da, ba, 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 ba. So in more of a classical approach, you would just hit those notes right on the ba 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 ba. What he's doing is scooping in, so it goes ba 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 ba. So it's the little scoops that give it that flow to it. That's got a little bit more of a commercial sound.
And it keeps it from being like just a fretted or keyed instrument feeling. That's part of like, it's one of the things why you and I love violin and instruments that just have that fretless sensation that gives it just another character to it as a whole.
Right.
And there's also a difference when somebody is looking for the note, like trying to find the note, and when you're deliberately, giving a flow to it, and you can hear that everything he's doing there is incredibly deliberate, and it's just connected so well, and it just shows with his skill. You guys are asking where Sarah is. Sarah, are you in the chat, Sarah? I don't know if you are, but Sarah contributed along with Alice and Gaia and the team at North American Zhou Shen Fan Club. The link is in the description below as well to go visit their page. They helped us organize a lot of these songs today, and we're going to carry some of these over into part 5 because there's going to be a part 5. Oh, I just realized my Buy Me a Coffee thing isn't on. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Chris just bought us a coffee. Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks, Chris.
Appreciate it. All right. So and I also got a message from one of my friends. It's actually one of my students' parents who also speaks Chinese and English and is able to translate for us. She made a note to me that says that Ruby has a child singing in the background, and that was also sung by Charlie, because of course he can sing any age, voice mixed in, probably, and with that. But on that note, I have a video that actually has a recording of 11-year-old Charlie singing. So this
Ooh.
is during Zhou
You
Shen's
know I love those.
9.29 hertz concert in Guiyang. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. On July 13th of this year, he played a clip of a song titled Little Chinese Boys, recorded 21 years ago by his elementary school music teacher. And in it, you can hear 11-year-old Zhou Shen. So I'm going to pull that up. That sounds
That's amazing.
super fun.
Also, real quick, Gray Cat also bought us a coffee. Thank you so much, Gray Cat.
Thank you, Gray Cat. All right, so let's hear this. I think I got the right video here.
然后非常感谢大家来贵阳跟我们相遇。今天对我来说其实非常紧张的一场，因为以前就感觉在开演唱会嘛。然后这一场其实就有自己的家人，然后也有我的有高中老师，有初中老师，还有小学老师，他们都在。对于我来说，这更像是一场汇报演出。
This is a school uniform on.
你们的孩子这几年在外面还可以，然后很幸运的是有那么多人愿意陪我一起来贵阳看你们。然后对于我来说，也有一个非常大的惊喜，就是我没有想到能够这一次我的小学老师就第一个发现我，他说：“哎，好像会唱歌。”的那位老师张老师，然后他就说。
Is that the crowd being shown, by the way?
你知道吗？你03年的时候录的。
Yeah, I think it's
audience
just
being shown on the
it's
screen?
superimposed. Yeah, because I think it's just a fan cam and then they superimpose the audience.
Yeah,
it's
that's what I figured.
audience.
That's
Yeah.
a pretty massive crowd.
Oh yeah.
Naturally.
一首歌，我这里还有磁带哦。我也是昨天才知道这个消息，我非常感动，他一直保存好这一盘磁带。但是我也在心想，如果唱的不是很好，我就去把那盘磁带摧毁掉。所以
I can't wait to hear
可以
this.
耽误大家一点时间，听一下21年前的周深唱歌的什么。好了，3、2、1。
Oh, I can't wait. This is awesome.
可以再大一点点。
Even then.
It's perfect.
Yes, that is awesome. I don't know if he says anything else.
哇塞，我们就不聊这个了。我是没有想到啊
On the teachers there. That's cool.
That's
Oh,
really cool.
What a beautiful moment.
谢谢张老师，我这个。
So his voice, even at that time, so yeah, the skill sets are early in, pitch accuracy and all that, sense of timing, flow, you can hear all of that. But the tone of his voice, even before the larynx is fully developed, it's already just settling into such this incredibly unique sound that doesn't exist anywhere else on the planet, period. That's
Somewhere
super cool.
there's a cassette tape. I don't know if some of you younger viewers out there know what a cassette tape is, but there's a recording. But I think a lot of our viewers would know. We have a more of a mature audience, I would say. So anyway, there's a recording of me at 10 years old, and I don't sound like that. So
I'm sure if you're interested, let me know. I do have Johnny's parents' number, and it'd be a very easy phone call to get that recording. I think perhaps we should make that happen at some point. I just need a cassette player. Too. That's the catch.
I guess that. Yeah, God, where do you find that?
I don't know. All right, so we're moving on to the next song. This was also requested quite a bit By the way, as far as Decoded goes, that is going to be our closer today. That's been a song that's been requested many times, and what I'm told is a modulation heaven for Johnny. So I'm very excited to get to that one. But right now we're going to check out a song called "Silence of the Lambs," and it does reference the movie. So here's the information I have on it. This song is from the new music variety show Melody Journey that Zhou Shen recently participated in. In each episode, 6 musicians present their original works and perform demos live. Through live interaction with 9 singers, mutual selection, and the show's rules, the singing rights are determined. Okay, so Zhou Shen secured the right to sing 2 songs in the first episode, and The Silence of the Lambs is one of them. The creators specifically chose Charlie here to perform the song, inspired by the movie The Silence of the Lambs. The song is gentle yet powerful, expressing anger hidden within hatred and the struggling of human nature between good and evil. So this should be interesting. I'm very excited to hear what he does here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
Silence of the Lambs is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's a classic.
And yes. I just a quick thank you to the super chat, Natalie and Yao Si Lee, if I'm saying it right, Joyce, Crazy Pig, thank you, Crazy Pig. You always show up here. And Bobo Wang, thank you very much. Greatly appreciated.
And then also Kiki bought a coffee. I don't know if that's Kiki either.
Thank you, Kiki.
Don't go breaking my heart.
Yes.
I couldn't if I tried.
No, Decoded is not over. We just haven't gotten to it yet. I saw that in the chat, Christine. That's going to be our closer.
Honey, with a lot on my door. Oh, I give you my time.
Let's see what we get here.
Some fava beans. Hello, Clarice.
Don't creep me out.
People will think we're in love.
Oh, what a vibe going on here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was out of control today.
失落的雨飘向何处？一片迷雾，骄傲的花也会无助，凋零泥土，走向魔鬼的坟路，在无归途化为虚无。望着太阳恍恍惚惚，习惯孤独，路上拥抱简单幸福，结束痛苦。 无声无泪的倾诉，为何命运总是在夜里才敢失声痛哭？贪红了眼，一点点风随崩塌瓦解了我世界，凝望着深渊变成深渊，在人间，在风咆哮之前，游走在生和两边。沉默让人变成羔羊，躲在暗处不生长，你爱让人变成恶狼。 众生之上，恶意没有忏悔泪光，谁也不能替他原谅。眼中落梦世事无常，穷极一生在奔忙，这张面具披上伪装，难道继续演高尚？多嚣张，刺破黑夜的光，终将会照亮这漫日荒唐，且到收场。
This arrangement is wild.
It is.
God, I could spend a half hour just on this song, but musically, the orchestration, arrangement of it, and what he's doing with his voice, one thing at a time, because I want to get to a lot of songs too. That's like a full chest pushed voice. I don't even hear like a mix in that. There's a lot of power there. What note was he going to there? The da. What is that?
Well, I'll explain it to you, Richard, real quick. So the whole thing is in D minor, your favorite chord.
Oh, that's why I like it so much.
Okay, play a little D minor riff for the people.
Hold on, I need to. All right, hold on. We're gonna do this right. So this is the only thing I can do in terms of piano.
Look at that.
That's it. I can do nothing else in any other key.
So not to deviate too much here, but a little story. So we used to like, you know, when we'd hang out back in the day, we'd go to music stores or whatever, and we'd sit down at the piano, and he would do like his thing. And I'm the piano guy, mind you, and then he just sits down and he does this thing, and people are like, "Oh my God, you are amazing!" And it's just like
thanks. I can do anything. I'm just giving you a glimpse.
just like whatever. Okay. Anyway, in D minor. Oh, it's I don't remember the melody exactly. But, so basically, sticking with the probably like a D5.
Okay.
Then it goes to the E. And then when he hits that E5, like
That's where he is. Yes.
This other gear. That's where it's like where it goes from otherworldly to like alien life form. It's like it's truly...
Well, because he sings in this space all the time, right? This is the E5 that you're referring to. You know, in his head voice or mix very often, but that intensity that he has in that, the chest voice, meaning the folds stay thick right there. That's what gives it like that power, a little more air pressure underneath. It's just, otherworldly as usual that he gets. And that's insanely high for just, certainly for male vocalists, but even for females. Like that's like the goal belted musical, you know, that E to the F sharp range is where a lot of Broadway singers like train for, and he's just delivering just so well.
Yeah, it's
so good.
Yeah, he gets to that point. It's just like, you know, it's that moment where okay, nobody sounds like this on the planet. It's just that is him.
All right, let's keep going.
And the planet's pretty big, Richard. So
we've discovered there's amazing
like
singers everywhere, and just, you know, of course, you know, as you know, we reacted to, you know, Dimash and Hua Chenyu and Morissette and Lar Fabian and just all these incredible singers all around the world. Katrina, right? So it's amongst all these incredibly skilled singers to have a voice, even among those, that is undeniably, consistently identifiable is so difficult to find.
Yeah, it's a rare jewel.
So special. And he produced this whole song you guys are saying. That's awesome.
Oh, cool.
What are you laughing at?
Just your face.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not just enjoying it.
I thought there was something in the chat. No, Richard, I'm laughing at you. It has nothing to do with anybody else watching.
And then you had a moment. You're like, oh.
Well, I'm going to relive that moment right now. Ah,
眼中落空，世事无常，穷极一生在奔忙，遮上面具，披上伪装，难道继续演高尚？多嚣张！
where's he breathing?
终将会照亮这漫枝荒唐。切的手。
Oh, that was so good. What a song! What a performance!
Do you think your heart would shut down if you ever heard him and Dimash together singing? Because when he goes up to the I mean, it's just I can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but with such an amazing tone. Ah.
I don't know if we could take it.
Yes, Latte Lover. In the great words of Richard, but the tone.
But the tone.
Somehow you do it better than me.
That was a great moment.
It was. That was with So Hyung. Yeah, just God, all these crazy singers. But Charlie is special in just in such a way that his manipulation of the tone is so vast. So we've got amazing singers we hear all the time, and I'm not saying anything negative about anyone, obviously, but it's the manipulation of the tone itself in such a range of notes that Dimash is known for as well. It's just so special. Can't stand it.
Special. Does my hair look like I should be in the flock of seagulls or something right now? It's I don't know. I feel like, and I run around so far away. It's doing weird stuff today.
Oh my goodness. All right, so
it's distracting me.
It's distracting you. It's certainly distracting everybody else.
Yeah, real quick. Coffee people. Thank you so much to Audrey.
I'll set up the next song.
Thank you to Mika. Thank you to someone. And thank you to someone.
Oh, we need a double Somioni then. They have their own song.
Somioni.
Very, very Chinese melody.
Yeah, right.
So, and on that note as well, you guys are absolutely amazing. To the super chats as well. I apologize, I can't say everybody's name, but Lucky Haley, Sharon, Shun Su, Tigro, and something completely in Chinese. Your characters look awesome. I don't know how to say it, but thank you for that. Okay,
Thank you so much.
We are moving on to, I see this coming in on the requests by many of you, and it happens to be on our list prepared by the North American Zhou Shen fan club, Doomsday Spaceship. Let's read a little bit about what we're going to hear. The song Zhou Shen performed in May 2019 during the music variety show. This is original in collaboration with the singer-songwriter Tang Hangzhou. I don't recall that name before, so this will be a new voice, I believe, for us. The song depicts a conversation between humans and gods before the end of the world, exploring concepts like the universe, freedom, and the apocalypse. That sounds epic. Despite the song's distinctive melody and deep lyrics, it was criticized for its lack of market appeal during the show, receiving low scores and being eliminated. However, after its release, the song became popular, gaining 38 million views and winning 2019 Asian New Song Chart Annual Variety Song Award. All right. Awesome.
Cool.
Let's go. Rich quality.
不再有人去歌颂自由，我们都登上这艘船，
Nice.
能飞多远？我爱的人向你告别。
我飞入宇宙。
Oh, that track in contrast with his voice.
所有的荒谬都消失在那星云之后。我飞向宇宙，背对着洪流，松开你的手，什么都不带走，给自己一场最温柔的付出。
Wow, he's doing great.
Yeah.
Gloria Decoded. Che non vede sopra ali splende. In una parte più e meno altrove. Dice che più te la sua luce prende fuoco. E vedi cosa che devi dire. Gli sa dei pochetti là su di scende.
我飞入宇宙，能不能得救？在告别之后，自由和占有，最后摧毁的片甲不留。我飞入宇宙。
Goosebumps.
向末日漂流，乘着我的船，所有的荒谬都消失在那星云之后。我飞向宇宙，背对着洪流。最后剩下我什么都没有，末日的飞船载着我不走。
No! It's done? Alright. That is one of the most sonically interesting pieces we've ever heard with Charlie.
There's a lot to unpack. I don't even know if I can gather all my thoughts with that one. Let's talk about let's talk about Charlie first. Okay.
Okay, we'll start with Charlie, then we'll get into the whole Tom York influence I'm hearing.
Well, I was
Right?
gonna, actually let's start with that.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
When it started out, I mean, it was definitely had some Beatley influences, which, as people that watch the show know, that I'm a big fan.
Yes.
You know, this like.
Oh,
which
yeah, that's
is-
very...
What song is that? Who can name that song? What chord progression is that? That's some minors in there. Anyway, it's something in the way she. So I had that.
Yes.
But then it went, by the end it kind of went into this Radiohead territory. But when the first moment that Charlie came in with that like electronic music, like a, you know,
It's
what
like
a
EDM in slow motion? Like, I don't even know how to describe it.
yeah, totally. And it just amazes me because you wouldn't think at first glance, like you think of Charlie's voice, and for as amazing as he can do so many different things, you wouldn't think that's not your first choice. Like, oh, he'd be great in a totally modern pop song, EDM pop.
know.
But it actually goes so well with it. The contrast, it's like perfect because I think because of the otherworldliness of nature of his voice, and the fact that it's almost just like another instrument in a sense. It's not.
It is.
It transcends just the human voice quality, and it just goes into like, oh, here's a like something in a plugin that you can use, like a synth.
And on that note, the way he's using his voice as an instrument and just that higher end against Tang, and by the way, I don't mean to look over Tang either. His delivery, his pitch accuracy, his timing. He is this cool vocal fry. There's just the textures he's bringing. He's got like more of a baritone range of notes, which is of course sounds great against Charlie's range. Just frequency wise, there's a really cool dynamic taking place. Mm-hmm. It's interesting with him because he can do kind of like a lot of duets are often masculine, feminine. So because he lives in that just magical space between the two, it always works if he's singing with female or male. It never steps on the toes of the other singer frequency-wise. So the balance here is super cool. And I think I'm in the right spot here. Get to the ooze here. On top of Tang's part.
Yeah.
Oh. In that tone. I get it's a little high for me, but just having the steps so perfectly, just the purity in the pitch.
Yeah. When we talk about Radiohead, that connection, it's more of the chord progression, I think, and some of sonic background a little bit.
Yeah, not the
but
voice
it's got
delivery.
Its own thing, and then actually that that's definitely not Radiohead. Actually, you know what that reminds me of?
A little bit. I can hear that.
That chromatic dissension. Actually, that's I don't know what that is. Something. Can't think of anything offhand. But yeah, so, that has it all. That's a perfect song for me. It's got all the weird chord changes, beautiful melody,
absolutely beautiful,
amazing performance.
So I want to move on to the next song, just because limited time. There's so much to get to, and my God, we could spend a half hour breaking down any one of these. Part of me wants to, I want to take our time, but I'm also excited to get to more songs. So I'm a little torn as far as how much of a deep dive to take.
He's one of those artists. As time goes on, he gives me more energy, which God knows I need on this show.
Yes.
No, it's like you don't get fatigued by him. It's just like it's like what's next,
No, there's no ear fatigue, so to speak. So I see you guys are. I see sub requests for My Heart Will Go On. We've actually already reacted to that one, so I'm not going to react to that right now. I will, however, do this one. This one is called Rhythm of the Rain. This one is also kind of pre-prepared. I've seen a couple people ask for it.
I feel the rhythm of the rain. Oh yeah.
I suspect the melody will be slightly deviated from that one, but we won't know until we get there.
Oh yeah. Real quick too, coffee buyers. Thank you so much to coffee buyer, Somioni. Yes.
This is a different one.
For the 10 copies you bought before, you bought 10. I'd like to accentuate that. That's really generous.
No kidding. Thank you. That's a huge deal. And then MJ, again, thank you for your support in the super chat. And then to others, you look like you have awesome names. I just don't know how to say it because it's in characters. And Huang as well. And Midnight Rambler 01. Thank you so much. Okay. So
yes, I do know this is a different song than This is the Rhythm of the Night.
Yes.
I'm just being an idiot.
Oh, and Starfish. I don't have that one prepped, but you guys have been asking for that one for a while, so I'm gonna see if I can sneak that one in after. All right, so here we go. Let's check this one out. Oh, I have a little information. Song Zhou Shen covered during the Music Variety show in late 2022. Lyricist Fang Wensheng was the host, and all the participating singers performed songs written by him. Okay, that's cool. And then Fang exclaimed that this was almost pierced through. Exclaimed that he was almost pierced through by Zhou Shen's singing. So let's check this one out.
竹篱上停留着蜻蜓，玻璃瓶里插满小小森林，青春嫩绿的很鲜明，白夜窗折射的光影，像有着心事的一张表情，而你低头拆信，想知道关于我的事情。青苔如今，檐下风里摇晃曾经。回忆是一行行梧桐，简洁的风景，爱是种年纪。而我听见下雨的声音，想起你用唇语说爱情，幸福也可以很安静。我付出一直很小心，终于听见下雨的声音，于是我的世界被吵醒，就怕情绪红了眼睛，不舍的泪在彼此的脸上逃离。
Just to your point a moment ago, his voice fits everywhere. Like, what a mood shift from what we just heard. And that instrument still applies just so beautifully.
I think I figured out why I love his voice so much. His voice is like therapy. It literally, I think it heals me. It's like, this is what I'd want, you know, like, to just in some like
I
spa.
love that.
Just, you know, it is. It's like, it really, and I'm not being like silly here. It's actually, there's something about his tone that like, there's something that happens like internally with him that isn't always the case. It's you know, it's really like healing.
He has
this isn't hyperbole. Yeah.
No, there's a quality in his tone that is, I think we talked before about meditating to his frequency.
Yeah.
Right. It's just it is incredibly soothing. I think therapy is a beautiful word, actually. Spiritually cleansing. Thank you, BLOO in the chat. Yeah, beautiful way to put it.
Yeah, it's so pure. It's like the purest water that you're just like slowly dipping into, and you just feel cleansed in some way.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Let's keep going here.
Wow. Wow.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh,
I wanna add on to. Oh, sorry.
yeah. Go ahead.
Just want to add on to what I was saying about the healing aspect of his voice. I want to make a distinction between that and just like like your typical like ambient type of music, that you would have at a spa or something that's just like really soothing. He's got those elements, but he also simultaneously has the show-stopping elements too, where it's
Yes.
like it's still a performance, it's still a show. The healing aspect of his voice. Wow,
Sorry,
yes,
no,
the healing
I'm
aspect
trying
of his
to
voice.
set up the next video in the background subtly, and it's not going well.
Whoever said that was very wise.
Carry on.
No, it's still a performance. It's still awe-inspiring, but it's also just, I don't know. There's just that visceral, physiological response that I get with his voice.
Same.
That's rare.
Ditto. That's all I'm going to say about that. So we are pulling up the next song. Thank you, my friend CC, for hooking me up with the link here in the back end. So little information behind this. Starfish was displayed in the Cultural China Exhibition Experience area of the Winter Olympic Village during the Beijing 2022 Winter Olympia and Winter Paralympics. The song was also played in the Beijing 2022 Winter Olympics and won the top 10 annual National IP Music Track Gold Awards. I don't know what that is. Or international, I guess. And at the meeting of the National Copyright Trading Center. Okay, so that's the IT part. So Starfish is a long fairy tale which mainly describes the story of the little crossbow of the star falling into the sea and becoming a big fish, looking for the twin brother Xiaobo.
Oh, the little crossbow that could. Yep.
All right, let's check this out.
You know what song I'd really like to hear him sing real quick too?
I
That
just hit
song, man.
play.
You know that song by the band Bread? That's called If. If the picture paints 1,000 words, then how could I paint you?
Okay, it sounds vaguely familiar.
And I'll never show that you have come to know. Beautiful song. That's David Gates. Charlie Zhou Shen would kill that one.
You guys are asking if we're going to watch his birthday. Oh, that's right. Every year he does a birthday live stream or something, right? It's September 29th. That would be awesome. Hold on. What day does that fall
September
on?
29th is a Sunday.
It's a Sunday. So watching, yes. Live streaming with it, probably not. But that would be cool to watch, and then we can maybe even react to that. That's awesome. Thank you for reminding us that it's coming up.
Yes. Just a couple shout outs to a couple coffee buyers as well.
Yes.
Christine, that's all I ask of you is coffee. RJS 722, thank you so much for the
I love you, Johnny. All right, here we go.
It's the hair, just doing crazy things today. I love this.
Yeah, it's got a cool production choices going on here.
夜空仿佛伸手可得，海水却深不可测，轻轻呼吸，告诉自己，黑暗中别怕孤独寂寞。
Thank you for the super chat. You're amazing too.
流星在夜空中划过，点 我心中的执着，用尽全力，绝不退缩，只为兑现曾经的承诺。抬头仰望蓝天，璀璨星河，在迷途中点亮盏盏灯火，穿越茫茫夜色，再也不怕大海无边辽阔。无论走过多少潮起潮落，分分秒秒孤独向前穿梭，千难万险它也不能阻隔与你相见那一刻。
That's fun.
Can I just say how I enjoy how
Yeah.
Charlie lifts his soft palate just in the right parts into his head voice?
God, I was just gonna talk about the soft palate, Richard.
I figured
I'm so
you
glad you
were.
beat me to it.
Sometimes it's a matter of just who says it first that gets the credit, even though we're thinking the same thing.
I just think of like soft serve ice cream. I just want like that's what that makes me think. But anyway,
So a couple points. So one is that we usually see him do live performance. This is kind of nice to take a little break from the live to see a recorded version. And I've got two reasons for this. One is it's a reminder of how freaking good he is live.
yeah.
Because
Have we mentioned that he's freaking good? Yes.
because it's the same. It's just the same consistency of quality and skill set. I mean, in the studio, he could do 1,000 takes, and they can manipulate his voice and do whatever they want, and there's no need because he's doing that. He's just as good live as he is in a controlled sonic setting.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, I wonder what a studio session with him would be like. He'd show up probably
Oh my
on
goodness.
time, probably a couple minutes early because that's Charlie. You know, exchange some pleasantries, send him to the mic. He'd sing it one time through, and you're gone in 15 minutes, and you have the rest of the day. I would love that as a
I
producer.
know.
That would be amazing.
Or you torture yourself with having him do it 5 times, then having to pick which one to keep.
I know.
Which would be even worse.
Yeah.
Quick reminder in the chat, please no spamming. We've already recorded To My Heart Will Go On, so repeating it over and over again doesn't help anything. Now, just a tease. Now, I want to talk about the soft palate. There's a reason that I paused this, so I want to explain what this is. So, I think it's time to bring out Buddy. I think we need a little anatomical naked guy opportunity. I feel this is for you and Chris. All right.
Yeah, do you want a little soundtrack music just to like introduction?
Sure. I need a second to find Buddy here. Oh no. Hold on. So I've updated Buddy's software. So we're going to get a new 3D model of him. Hold on. I got to get this set up here. I'm going to put
Richard,
him
this
on.
is a family-friendly show.
I'm good. Come on. I'm trying to get it to work. We're going to do. I'm trying to get him on the actual keyboard. Hold on. You'll see.
Yeah, they just don't make adult music like this anymore. You know, not that I would know.
That's okay. Just a hint of the music is enough. I don't think we need to do a full score. Oh, I can't get it to work. Oh no. It's not surfacing the way it should. All right, so here's what I was going to talk about. So the soft palette is in the back of I actually can't multitask at all. Go ahead and play something. I'm going to fix this. We need this.
What am I going to play? What do you want me to play?
Requests. No, Chris, no, there's no skin. Alright. I got it. Alright, so here we go. So we have 3D. You can see us in the background. Look, there's us live. There's you in the chat. And here is Buddy standing on my keyboard. How psychedelic is this?
Have a little shame, buddy.
Just a little shame. So here's the deal. What I was referring to, when Charlie goes into his head voice, the vocal folds get thin. We've talked about that. So the folds are pretty small to begin with. But the soft palate is in the upper part of the mouth towards the back. And so we're going to kind of, so I can kind of like move in around him. So we're going to kind of like go, wait, I wonder if I can just go like right into his mouth. This is going to get creepy. Hold on. Oh, I can. All right, this might be a little bit too weird. I don't know if I can control the camera.
Oh my God, what's happening?
We're entering. There's Buddy's tongue. What I'm trying to get. All right, you know what? This might be too weird. Hold on. Let me just go through this side. All right, so what I want to show you is the soft palate is attached to like a uvula, so you get that little part that hangs down in the back, right? So when soft palate contracts, that flips up and it blocks airflow from getting into the nasal cavities. Okay, so that's really what I want to show you. So I'm gonna hide some of these outer muscles. Let's just kind of hide all of these so we can kind of get a closer look as to what's happening. If I can. Sorry guys, it's a little shaky. I should have probably practiced more with wait, can I get in?
How are Buddy's teeth doing? Because the dentist office will want to know that.
That's going to be later today. Oh man, I made this too complicated. You know what? Hold on. I just love him standing on my keyboard.
I once had a girl.
Hold on.
Or should I say she once had me?
We're gonna pull up something a lot quicker.
She showed me her room.
All right, this is gonna.
Did good.
We've spent way too much time on anatomy right now, but here's what I want you to see. Here's my point. So here's the larynx, right behind this little bump right here that you can feel in the throat. That's where your vocal folds are. Okay, so this is the front. Here's the side. Now this is where we talked last time a little bit about the laryngeal pharynx. That's the region of muscles that you can really manipulate to create such a unique sound. And Zhou Shen is so good at manipulating this. But right here, I'm going to hide this if I can. Do you see right here? Let me hide the spine too. Sorry. Okay, so that's from the back of the throat, obviously. This is the uvula that you would see normally from the front. So it's a little bit weird. That's the tongue in blue. So when this soft palate, you can see what it's attached to, this region right here. When that flexes, this goes up and blocks all the airflow and therefore the sound waves that's being produced in the larynx from getting into the nasal cavity. So when he goes to the head voice, you get like the, you hear the difference between like an airy version, soft palate is up, and then if I bring it down, it changes in terms of like the breathy overtone. So when he goes into like the high notes, that's so pure, he's lifting that up in such a subtle way that gives it just a crystal clear tone without any like awkward brilliance in terms of the high end frequency. And I just hear that in his transitions, song after song, and it's so subtle without it being disruptive to the tone, the storytelling that's mixed in to begin with. Wow, that was a 15-minute detour, which probably could have taken 30 seconds, so I apologize for that.
Somehow we increased viewership during that last 10 minutes.
People are like, what is happening?
Richard, a quick question.
I hope
Move on.
my point was made, but moving on.
Yeah. So what I got from that was, why do we have a uvula? What does that What does that do?
I just explained it.
Well, what is?
Yeah, so that's part of the flap that hangs down. That acts as like a trap door going into the nasopharynx. Which is what accesses. Like, if you go to if you go underwater and if you go to hold your breath like that, without like pinching your nose, right? So that the water doesn't get into your nasal cavities. When you flex the soft palate completely going up, that flap goes up and blocks that passageway. So
The little thing?
yeah, that's part of the flap that does that.
Like
It is just fun to look at.
It's like using a doggy door to try to like block off like a human door. It's like,
Sure.
I don't know.
Back to the music.
Anyway.
What a detour.
在星河，在迷途中点亮盏盏灯火，穿越茫茫夜色。
Slightly open there. He's letting air into the nasal cavities here. By like 10%, just a tiny bit. Still open. That childlike. Thank you, Teresa. Now you hear the airiness there. So that airiness wasn't air going into the nasal cavities. That was the folds left slightly open, letting extra air kind of curl into the pitch. It's just so good at it. Just these little textures that he brings in throughout any one song. And that song didn't even have anything dramatic happening. It's still just just captures the musicals, serves the song, as we like to say. And the studio version of him singing just captures the frequency range just beautifully.
Yeah. Some people thought that Buddy was a little scary. Maybe we should have done the Buddy
Halloween special,
Buddy portion during the Sounds of the Lamb song. That would have probably been better.
That would have been a better fit. All right, we are on. I am so sorry to say this. We are on the last song already. I know this came really quick. But Johnny has to leave early because of his stupid dentist appointment. But we still love you. It's his birthday, so we're going to cut him some slack. And
I'm getting very mixed messages here.
It's a conditional love. And we are absolutely coming back for Zhou Shen Part 5.
Yeah, we're in. We've been in.
Sooner than later. I'm going to try to bring him in quicker, particularly because we're ending too soon here. We have so many songs we have to get to. But this is Decoded. So this is our most requested. This is supposed to have a ton of modulations and just should be candy for Johnny here. So this is, again, more gifts for you.
Yeah,
So
I don't want candy though. I'm going to the dentist's office. No candy for me.
So the theme, this is the theme song for a movie, Decoded, which is a suspense drama about an autistic math genius, Ron Jin Shen, something like that. On his first day of university, he solves difficult problems set by Professor Ziyi, earning his administration and becoming his student. Later, through a series of events, he is recruited into a secret spy agency and becomes a cryptographer, leading a life where reality and fantasy intertwine. I kind of want to see this. This sounds amazing. The song's melody comes from the movie score composed by Lauren Belfi and Kevin Rippel. I apologize to both of you. That can't be right. Specifically for the film, the recommended stage performances from Zhou Shen's live performance, back to live, at the closing ceremony of the 100 Flowers Awards in early August. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Quick pause. I know something's building up here. So that was he was singing to a pre-recorded track of himself, obviously, right? The phasing is so subtle there. This is the point we just made in the studio. He sings so consistently accurate that when he sings to himself, it sounds like someone just put it like what's called a phaser, just a little digital effect, but it's really just him singing with him. That's how precise he is. It's amazing.
Actually, when you go for a W, you almost want somebody to be not that perfect because you want that you want that effect. You can't do it.
You'd have to go into Melodyne or into Autotune and like detune him to get the effect you might have been wanting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Key change. Pure operatic tone again we were talking about. Change again.
That's still G minor. G major.
Keeps moving around melodically, I mean.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, it's definitely shifting.
地上纵火，梦中追梦，我遇见我。
Obviously, we're interplaying with the movie itself. I want to back things up. So first of all, are you able to just do a quick, at least an overview of why it, like, the melody feels?
There was too many chord changes.
It's
I'd have to write them
it's
down,
like it keeps
actually, to remember.
moving around in a way that's just kind of like, it's almost unsettling. Like, it doesn't land.
It never finds home. Yeah, like in the beginning, I mean, it seemed like G minor was sort of the home base, but I mean, the journey from starting with G minor and coming back to G minor was quite.
Usually, like, you kind of like just go up, right? You just kind of like, oh, we're going to go up in the bridge, or like have a modulation, like has a lift feeling, typically, right? So this
just references home base more. This was evolving the whole time, and then it somehow found its way back.
Yeah. And Cece says that the moving around and shifting the key change is like going in and out of his dream, reference to the movie. So it's like representative. The score represents kind of like the storyline in that sense, and you can feel that. It's like, wait, where am I? It has that almost an awkwardness to it.
Right.
Charlie's singing, on the other hand, no awkwardness there. He's build on this. I want to play this section right here real quick.
G major, yep. E minor. F. B flat. B flat. G minor.
And then this.
F.
I mean, that's brilliantly done to have the music represent the movie. And you're saying the 10 chord changes in total to tie in with the movie, 10 changes between reality and dreams. Like, how clever is that?
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's
I feel
amazing.
Like, not that anyone out here would know this band per se, but the band Tool, I feel like they do songs like that where there's like, it goes in with a concept, and I forget, like
7 is the where they do that a lot.
It's like the syllables match the amount of chromosomes you have, or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
So it's just go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, just circling back to Charlie's voice too, that build, so he's increasing air pressure against his folds to maintain that, because I'm not trying to pretend to do what he's doing here, but it's like that head voice sound, folds are thin, then you increase the air pressure, I mean, to actually like build and stay in key and keep the speed of vibration, like all those little intricacies mechanically that he's doing internally is just so much skill behind that. I imagine this is an incredibly difficult song to sing, even though it's not really a show-off piece in terms of vocally, but it is. I think singers, I suspect, would appreciate the challenge of a song like this more than maybe the obvious, like maybe there's some other choices, just, oh, that's really high, that's really low. Not to dumb it down, but
I think in the realm of Charlie, it's just normalized, and it's easy to fall into. But it's like you put 99.5% of the planet on a song like that and see how it goes. He's just special, and
goodness.
just you close your eye. It's an amazing thing when you close your eyes and you forget who's singing, and it's like he sounds like he could be one of the greatest female opera singers in the world
in those moments, right? And then
and then also one of the greatest male opera singers, and one of the greatest,
but also
mimickers,
not opera at all. Like it's just so much to take in.
Classical, yeah.
Yes. Oh my goodness, guys! Thank you so much for joining us today. I know it's just a little bit short, but we truly appreciate you being here. We cannot wait to come back.
Mere 80 minutes.
It's short for us. Thank you to all of our Thronely members, our gold and diamond members right here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all of the coffees today. Johnny will get back to you later today. He'll send you a message or a video.
I'll send you my x-rays, yes.
your teeth x-rays later today. We love you all. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back for part 5, hopefully sooner than later. We will see you for Reaction Wednesday in 3 weeks with Morissette. Until then, everyone have a great day.